Hello everyone, welcome. And yes, I know that this review is late, but I think I have become notorious for it. Anyway, I watched a Malayalam film a few days back, which was again a very late viewing because I watched the film in the theater quite a few days after its release. And yes, the film name is Kannur Squad. In an age when police procedural films are dime a dozen, Kannur Squad carves a niche of its own by being refreshingly rooted and real. This movie isn't here to give you the absolute adrenaline pumping, tire screeching, car chase, action packed sequences, though there is a chase, obviously. There is a chase in the end, which is quite nice, but it is essentially here to remind us that policemen are also people and all they want is a little respect. Set in the dynamic backdrop of Kasargod, we follow ASI George Martin and his unwavering squad, Jose, Jayan, and Shafi. They are on a hunt to solve the puzzling murder of a politician, Abdul Wahab. But contrary to my own beliefs, this was not like the typical cat and mouse police chase that I was expecting. It also refreshingly turned out to be an intimate exploration of duty, determination, and the brotherhood that binds these officers together. It is about the emotional and the moral battles that these policemen face on a daily basis. The storytelling showcases that while they might be chasing criminals, the underlying pursuit is for respect and the simple acknowledgement of their human side and unrelenting efforts. In the climactic sequence, there is a scene which was also there in the trailer where the SP, who was played by Kishore, he says that, your India tour is over. The frustration seen on Mamuka's face and the retaliation that he gives back hits home. That outburst was just portrayed so perfectly because that's a scene where you can dramatize or over dramatize that situation, but it was portrayed in such a real way that yes, you realize as an audience that this is an emotional outburst. So many emotions have been pent up for so long, and yet there was this amazing determination that no matter what, I am going to nab this guy, I'm going to nab this culprit. I absolutely loved that scene. Technically, the film definitely fares well because I loved the entire pacing and the edit of the film overall. The BGM is also pretty decent, but the film's visual narrative deserves a special mention. The cinematography captures the essence of each location with an authenticity that transports us right to the heart of the city or the village, and it completely lets us breathe into that atmosphere. In fact, the entire village sequence is my absolute favorite. The way they actually go into the village to catch the person, and the entire sequence of them trying to get out of the village because the villagers are so aggressive there. Oh my god, that was like a whistle worthy scene. The whole sequence was the highlight of the film, for me at least. You guys let me know which was your favorite sequence in the film. Mammootty as ASI George delivers a stellar performance. I mean, his command and gravitas over the character is something that we all expect as audience. But honestly, for him, every time I watch him, I'm just in awe, and age is just a number for him. His performance was just here to remind us that why he is revered as one of the finest thespians of our times. He's supported by a commendable ensemble cast, especially Ronnie, Aziz, and Sabarish, who form the entire squad. For me, the biggest takeaway of this film was its adherence to reality and yet creating that balance to give us those massive whistle-worthy moments at strategic places. Now, that is absolutely the genius of the director. And clearly, this is not a film that is seeking to stir some extreme emotions in us, but it rather nudges us towards introspection and a renewed appreciation for those who serve behind the badges. So for me, this movie essentially, even though the main plot is about the crime solving and the chase, for me, it's essentially about the human spirit. Also, when I had reacted to the trailer, I had said that, it looks to me like a pretty linear storyline, but the execution matters. So I went in with that kind of expectation only, that yes, something that probably I have seen like 1,000 times, but let me see how the execution is. And Mamuka being the part of the cast obviously is another exciting factor, but it kind of exceeded my expectation because of how realistically the film was treated, and there was a huge opportunity for this kind of storyline where the director could go a little bit overboard, sensationalize it, dramatize it. But I think he did a great job in maintaining that realism factor, which was like 90%, and 10% of it, yes, those massive whistle-worthy moments. So that was great. So it kind of exceeded my expectations. And yes, that was the review of the Malayalam film Kannur Squad. I want to know your thoughts in the comments below. The movie is apparently doing really well in the box office, so if you have watched it, please share your thoughts in the comments. And yes, that was the review and that was the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I will see you soon on my next video. Bye.